Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is Loveline. Loveline. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Oh, I just drove in tonight from Monterey.
Oh, my God, you drove. You didn't fly.
No.
Woo.
No.
Lord.
No. Yeah. Was at the Pebble Beach show. Hey, was it Dr. Drew, board certified physician? Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. All right. Yeah. Oh, Pebble Beach. Pebble Beach.
Nice,
You know, for those of you who are listening from around the country, California's got some good spots, got some bad spots. Pebble Beach and the Carmel Valley and that area, it's spectacular. That coastline, spectacular.
Why did we set up this city here and not there? That's the amazing thing.
I don't know. It had to do with a port.
Yeah.
That's it's about as good as I
Railroad.
can tell. I think it was the railroad, the port, and the Lakers. I'm pretty sure the Lakers were here when we got here. I'm pretty sure.
I think with the Rams, yes, got set up.
The Rams had come a little bit later, but when the earliest settlers came here and they went through the Donner Pass and they came here, it must have been like 1821 or something. There were 5 huge black men just standing there.
They thought about establishing a new religion or a professional basketball team.
They said,
"I'll do basketball."
We've been playing on this godforsaken earth. Please put some hardwood down for us and put a roof over it and call it the Forum.
Yeah.
And then Chick Hearn showed up.
Yeah.
And he was already old. And he already had a comb over. And he was already set a record for consecutive games.
Wow.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah. Yeah, Pebble Beach, Monterey. Oh, my God. You know, all I did is drive around Monterey. Monterey is just picturesque, rugged coastline, Pacific Ocean, all that stuff, big oak trees everywhere. And all I did was drive around and pass schools. They're schools.
Colleges, schools?
No, schools. Regular schools. Yeah, junior highs and high schools.
Because
when you have a community and there's a few thousand people living in it, maybe, I don't know, 80,000 people or however many live there, you got to have 4 or 5 high schools. And I would just drive around, in this incredible real estate and go, hey, look at that.
Yeah.
And it'd be, that's a high school.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, yeah. Could you imagine going to high school there? Yeah. In a way, I think you'd be too sane.
Well, in fact,
it would screw you up somehow.
I always satisfy myself by thinking, hey, who of any significance ever came from schools like this? You got to have the hard knocks to sort of motivate.
Oh yeah, no.
Otherwise, these are just camp there.
These are just happy, adjusted people who are sliding under your radar, Drew. They're not Madonnas and all the other nutballs that are acting out because they had such a horrible childhood and grew up in Detroit. They're just they grow up healthy, they start families, and then they have healthy kids. But man, the concourse, the biggest car show in the world, really. And I shouldn't call it a car show, but event.
It's not a car show.
It is a car show, but it's not fair to call it. It's, the grandfather of all these car shows. I mean, there's millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of cars at these things.
Wow.
I mean, there's Ferraris that are worth 13, 15 million bucks, and there's one after the other, and you haven't even seen these ones before. Models you haven't seen. Crazy. Oh, Rolls Royces and Bentleys. I mean, just when you go tour the grounds, there's $100 million worth of cars there.
Wow.
It is crazy. And, a lot of people get into collecting stuff. Then, what car's worth $10 million? Well, what stamp's worth it? What baseball's worth it? What piece of canvas with some oil paint spread on it's worth it? At least when you go look at one of these Bentleys or Rolls Royces or Lincolns from the 20s or Duesenberg or something, your jaw hangs open. Yeah. I mean, the workmanship, the craftsmanship, the machinery, incredible stuff. I mean, you just stare at it. Even if it's a car I don't like Duesenbergs, but I'm just staring at this Duesenberg going, oh, this is the most magnificent thing made of metal I've ever seen. It's really spectacular.
Those big exhaust tubes coming off the side.
They had the flex exhaust pipes, the superchargers and stuff, and then it's just filthy rich people, just white rich people getting drunk.
You must have felt right at home with all the other literally Rich people.
Literally a millionaire myself, but these guys are taking $12 million Ferraris and putting them on the track and going hard and cracking them up. You listening to this, Drew? By the way, if you had something that was worth more than $8, it would be hermetically sealed, buried in your backyard, and you'd have some flunky standing over it with a flashlight.
Yes.
Yes. These are $12, $13 million cars. Guys getting out there driving them hard, trading paint, pounding them. Guy totaled a Ferrari GTO, the $13 million car.
What? But
They drive them.
But what happened to
They're meant to be driven. That's the announcement the guys make. Yeah. No, they go out and race at Laguna Seca.
Crazy.
Oh, what a weekend. If you like cars, don't go there, actually, because it's getting a little crowded. All right, but anyway, filthy rich people. And let me say something else, too, contrary to what my parents tried to ram up my eye growing up. Rich people, not inherently mean. They're actually can be nice. They got a lot of extra stuff, so don't get weird.
What do they got to be mean about?
Let me tell you something. Poor people, the guys that freak on you. Hey, turn on the TV, see the guy who got stabbed because he borrowed a guy's ratchet set and didn't return it. That ain't rich guy stuff. That's poor guy stuff, because the ratchet set, even though it's only worth $86, is 1/4 of the guy's gross income that year.
That when you're under stress, you're more apt to be aggressive.
And when you don't have anything, it's a big deal.
And you're acting out. Yeah, you're angry.
I'm just saying, you go by some flunky's place, try to get a beer and a cigarette from him. He gonna tell you to F off. Go ask a rich guy for a beer. Hey, there you go, take 6-pack. What's he care? Costs a penny a beer for him. I'm saying, lots of guys sitting around, toasting, and come on up, sit on down, crack something. I was drunk the entire weekend, Drew. I'm not ashamed to say it. All right, you ready to rock? Were you gonna say something?
No.
No?
Of course not.
No, you had something to say, but I cut you off.
Well, I was going to say how I saw Chris physically recoil. I think it's about an ass full of your literally millionaire comments. He looked physically uncomfortable.
Yeah, literally.
I'm fine. That's great.
You're all right? All right, $10 an hour.
He reacted.
How many hours would he have to work at $10 an hour to be literally a millionaire?
A million.
Roughly, yeah. Okay. By the time taxes are paid.
That's that junior college coming through.
Maybe $2 million.
Tony?
Yeah.
You're 17?
Yeah.
You're a chick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tony, here we go.
Here we go now.
Tony?
She hang up?
All
right,
okay,
here we go. Let's get it started now. Let's break it down. Let's get a hand in. Here we go.
I guess not.
You want me to ask?
All right, is her phone bad? Is that what's going on?
Chris?
Daisy?
Yeah.
You're 15?
Yeah.
Here we go. What's your question?
Well, yeah, I've lost like about 20 pounds lately.
30-20.
30-20, all right.
Yeah, and, well, my boobs have been, they look saggy.
Mm-hmm. What do you weigh now?
Huh?
What did your weight go from to?
I weighed like about 180. Now I weigh like 144.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, there are procedures that can be done much later if you need it, but I think this will sort of take care of itself. You're a little young right now. Things will sort of move around a bit. Get exercising, get your tone up, keep the diet healthy.
Let's go. Let's break it down.
Yeah, break it down.
Let's go. Stop blaming your parents. Let's go. Let's get to work now.
That's good, Daisy. You've been able to lose the weight.
Sweat.
That's excellent. Just keep it up. The sagginess, don't worry about right now. Things may take care of themselves. If not, and you're 18 to 20 and you want to do something, there are things that can be done.
How did you lose the weight?
Oh, I started like eating better and exercising my ass off.
All right, literally. All right, Daisy.
Yeah.
Good times there, baby.
All right.
Yeah,
I like
literally
that.
exercise her ass off.
That's right. She didn't start smoking. She didn't do any speed. She didn't start vomiting. She just ate a little better, did some exercise.
There you go.
Oh, my God. Did I eat like a free food everywhere?
Really?
Went like a madman.
Wow.
I got that same thing with you.
Yeah.
You got that thing where you get
saw me eat
free
on
food.
Thursday. I was hungry.
Yeah, it was just free food.
Yeah.
You go sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
You get that weird thing.
You got it worse.
You
You actually have it worse than I do. I just got hungry.
You're a man of passion.
Yeah, man.
You're passionate, man. Exquisitely passionate.
You get that with food plus the free thing.
Yeah, I cannot pass free food and not get in on it.
Yeah.
Because it's free.
Yeah.
It's not going to be out here again.
Yeah.
Got to get in. You got to make hay while the sun shines, Drew. Are we talking to Tony again?
Let's try. Tony?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, there's a rumor going around that if you're on the Depo-Provera shot, that your vagina hole is tighter.
because this one girl at my school is known by the guys. And she said since she's been with her boyfriend and on the shot, she's been tighter.
Well, she's known that the vagina hole.
Wonder how Tony's brain lump did with her vagina hole. I mean, she must have been listening to somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, all right.
Oh, Tony.
The vagina hole. No,
yeah. It makes it drier. And so
seems tighter.
Yeah, so it may seem tighter, but it does not change things significantly. I guess there could be a decrease in suppleness also, because when estrogen is deficient and progesterone is up, but for the most part, it's not going to make any difference. And for that matter, stop thinking about those kinds of things. They don't mean anything to any guy on earth.
Yeah. Hey, Tony?
Yeah.
Except...
All right. I heard that line.
That sounds so good.
All right. Dad smoking pot, began smoking pot. All right. So wants to get into the business. Matt?
Hello.
What's happening, Matt?
I need a break, Adam.
You know what?
I need a break. I'm an aspiring comedy writer, and I can't get anyone to give me a break. I'm working my ass off here, trying to get somebody to read my stuff, trying to get somebody to produce my stuff, trying to get an agent to sell my stuff, and nothing's happening. And I want you to give me a break, like Jimmy gave you a break. What do you think?
Well, okay. Well, first off, Jimmy was just doing the local sports.
Well,
he wasn't a big star like I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't mean to laugh at that. But.
And then secondly, Jimmy liked me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But,
so you don't like Matt, is what you're saying?
Well, I'm not saying I wouldn't if I got to know him, but I'm not, so I don't.
Right.
Now, what kind of comedy do you write, man?
I don't know. I work with this other guy. His name's Hollis, and we've been writing a lot of like sitcom proposals and stuff like that. We've also done a couple movies, like screenplays.
All right. Well, give me a pitch, and then I'm going to give you guys my pitch. Go ahead.
You want a pitch?
He doesn't want to pitch.
All right. Hold on a second. I'm going to let him get it. Meanwhile, I'm going to pitch my new action movie.
God.
Came up with it when I was drunk on Pebble Beach today.
All right, let's hear it.
I was...
to Coffee and Donuts.
Oh.
Remember that one? That was a good movie.
That's a good action. That's a good action movie. Yeah, Coffee is Charles Coffey III. He's very uptight. He's a cop, but he goes by the book.
That's right.
And
white shirt, thin striped tie.
That's Charles Coffey III. And then there's Donuts. That's Johnny Denetti.
Fast.
Guess whose rules he plays by?
His own rules.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right. Plays by his own rules. And, they go out, and, the other guy tells him, he eats a corn dog, and the other guy has to tell him what's in it, because it's kind of health food. Yeah, they're on stakeout.
Yeah, and yet Denetti always kind of Starsky and Hutch-like.
Turns out to be a decent guy.
Not just decent guy, but always pulls, by being an a-hole, pulls things out in an important way.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, they're real unlikely pair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, shocking. Yeah.
All right,
wow, what a crazy brand new twist on the.
Well, that's Coffee and Donuts, yeah. But the idea I came up with today.
Yeah.
Like I said, Drew,
as you're driving home from Monterey.
Do you want one of those hollowed out wooden fish to drag a pencil across? You can just sit still for a second, just to start thumping stuff. You need something to play. You need an instrument. You know what you need, Drew? You need some adult. You need some adult version of those toddler games where they wind the thing and they put the little square and the round and the peg.
If you'd allow me, listen. If you look, hey, give me the pen.
Just relax.
If you would allow, look, I do. I do. And if
you
I
can
start,
do that.
I start doing it.
You start. You start
this is your
thumping.
reaction to it.
No, Drew. You get a hold of a pen and you start going.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the game.
Like we're trapped in a vault and you're trying to give some Morse code or something. And by the way, how's that Morse code work? You ever watch those movies like this? Like, he's in a vault.
With those SOS.
Go get help.
SOS.
Yeah.
Long, short.
Yeah,
long,
but these guys communicate. They have a whole conversation.
Yeah.
It's
an alphabet.
I know it's an alphabet, but you do it like in the movies. The guy's like, okay. He's in a vault. There's only 20 minutes of air left. The CO2 levels are dangerously high. He needs you to get help.
Tell his wife he loves him.
Tell his wife he loves him. Okay, wait a minute. There's an addendum. He says that in the drawer of his desk that there's a key. It's like, wait, he did 3.5 taps.
TV.
All I'm saying about this is you guys are lucky we don't know anything about this, because if we did, we'd be pissed. All right, Drew, here's my idea.
Yeah.
Chris, are you listening? Okay.
Oh, yeah, well. he's thrilled.
All right. I'm on Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
I'm at the concourse today. There's, like I said, I don't know. Get on the computer, Chris. Put on the Pebble Beach here.
Pebble Beach?
Yeah. There's got to be, there may be $100 million worth of cars out there. Maybe more. Maybe more.
Got it. 100 million.
All right. Submarine surfaces right in the bay. It's a beautiful bay.
The Russians
beautiful
are coming.
bay. No. It's an old Soviet nuclear class submarine that's been bought cheaply on the black market and commandeered.
Oof.
They've removed all the torpedoes and stuff and all the missiles and everything. But it can hold like 22 cars now.
Perfect.
Pilot comes on top. First guy.
The front cone opens up.
Cone opens. Guy, and it got that guy with the crazy accent. He's good looking. He has long hair. They take the 50 millimeter, start spraying all the gentry.
Yeah,
people dress in period garb, bottles of Cristal. Well, they dress. Sometimes they do dress that way.
To make it look like fat rich guys.
Fat rich guys, whitey, sprayed, champagne going everywhere, and he does that thing where he goes, I hope I've got your attention now. What weird things, he's very understated and everything.
Yeah.
All right. My guy could be me, could be Steven Seagal or something.
Danetti.
Well, no. Now, that's a different... I'm pitching a movie here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You brought up coffee and donuts, you idiot.
Well, but I mean a Danetti-like character, some guy that's...
No.
Okay. All right.
No. This guy's he's been drummed out of the service. Not because he didn't get the job done, because he punched out a superior officer when he left some men behind.
Played by his own rules.
Tried to cover it up, tried to make his own... Yeah, played his own his own rules. Wasn't scared to stand up. He had good men that he left behind.
He was framed for a crime he didn't commit.
That's right. Drummed out of the military, but...
trying to save his...
This guy was SEALs and Green Beret and Special Forces. Nobody better. He
tried to save his men, but the man disobeyed an officer in the course of...
Now he's dressed in a old turn-of-the-century... make it 20s kind of chauffeur outfit. And he's been demoted to just dusting like a Bentley. He's got the dust thing on there. But he sees what's going on. Loves cars, but sees what's going on. These guys take these multi-million-dollar cars and they start loading them onto the thing. They're taking them to foreign markets.
But what motivates him is a bullet hits one of his favorite cars. You've seen Foreboding in the
Now he's
story.
done it.
Now it's now you've done it.
See his reflection in the cracked rearview mirror.
Yes, there you go.
Very symbolic. Very symbolic.
This car means something.
Stows away in the car as they load them onto the submarine. Yeah. That's as far as I got.
Antics ensue.
Yeah.
Is it comedy or action?
I didn't get any further. I saw Jay Leno and I hid.
Okay.
No, it's action.
No comedy.
Oh, okay. What's funny about cars being stolen? This is very serious.
Okay.
Now it's out there, and he's on the sub. Interesting. Stowed away in a Duesenberg. Yeah. And they're going to some Arab country to sell them to like a Sultan of Brunei or something.
Nice.
Yeah. He's in the trunk. Oh, yeah. Oh. Action ensues. It's very exciting.
Moved.
Yeah, it's powerful stuff.
I'm weeping.
Powerful stuff.
Now let's hear a pitch.
All right. Matt?
Hey.
All right, you have a sitcom idea you want to pitch us?
Yeah, I do. Now this one, it was already sort of pitched to the person that was supposed to start it, and he said no way. But I'll give it to you anyways because I think it's pretty good. So it's called Charles Grodin, Celebrity Lawyer. Here's my log line. Every day, celebrities live in fear that one day the lifestyles they work so hard for will come to a crashing halt. And there's one who dares to uphold the special rights of all celebrities, and that's Charles Grodin, Celebrity Lawyer. Right? So basically, it's about Charles Grodin. He's a little distraught with the loss of his television show and the discontinued association with the Beethoven movie. Excuse me.
Right. Yeah, and so he turns to law. So this is about the real Charles Grodin?
Well, no, it's not. It's sort of loosely based, right? So he's lost direction, and he's rummaging through his attic, and he has
finds his law degree.
Yeah, he
finds his JD up there in the attic.
Yeah, exactly. And then later that day, he's sort of just a chance meeting. He runs into a fellow celebrity who's framed for shoplifting, and that's how it all starts.
Well, let me say this, Matt, and everybody's listening out there as far as ideas go. It's really the execution. I mean, we get this all the time. Man show idea or Loveline or something like that. It's just really how they're done. Either they're executed well. If you really think of any 99% of the TV concepts on, it's like, oh, I wish I'd thought of The Sopranos. Oh, you wish you just thought of an hour-long drama that took place in New Jersey that involved the mafia. That they've done 1,000 of them. They're never any good. They usually star Andrew Stevens and they suck. This is good because you have really talented people writing it, really talented people casting it, and it's shot. Really, if you think about the success of The Sopranos, it's only because of the quality of The Sopranos. Other than that, it's
nothing
a
special.
Soap opera that takes place on HBO or any show you like, whatever it is. It's really the execution of it. Once in a blue moon, and I say 99%. I leave the 1% for Jeopardy. Somebody came up with a good idea for a game show where you say the answer and the person provides the question. Once in a while, something like that happens. Other than that, it's just pure execution. Mm-hmm. And shows like Survivor are around because they're done well. Everyone's like, oh, the idea. They get so caught up in the idea. It's all about the execution. Mm-hmm. Yes? See, look at this show now. Drew sits there and goes,
That's a perfect evidence of execution.
And I couldn't get another guy to do that. I mean, there's no way a guy like Chris, let's try it. Let's recreate it. All right, I'll go on my Jag. You play Dr. Drew's part, and I'm going to prove to you that it can't be done with an amateur. Yeah, okay.
All right. Watch.
It's all about the execution. Yeah, I mean, look at The Sopranos. It's a great cast. It's great writing. It's brilliantly produced and executed.
Right.
No. See, you put
not even close.
I saw your mouth. Hold on a second.
Your mouth moved.
I can't talk.
I saw your mouth open,
and it moved.
Yeah, it moved. Something came out of it. Okay. Put it back in.
Yeah,
whatever
close
came
your
out.
lips and go.
Go get whatever came out of your mouth and put it back in. Yeah, that was nothing like Drew. Do you see Drew? He was staring off into space. His lips were pursed. He looked sort of disinterested.
All right, start over.
All right, but keep your lips closed this time, and don't look at me. Look distracted. Or as a matter of fact, if you could read...
I got to get a pen. Hold on.
See how you can't function if I don't do my job, Adam?
Yeah, I know. That's
if he
what
looks
I'm
at
saying.
you can't do it.
Do me a favor. Read something while your lips are pursed and you're not looking at me.
I read Pebble Beach.
Tap a pen. Tap a pen. Just go tap.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to see any teeth. I use The Sopranos as a great example. This show is beautifully written and it's wonderfully acted. It's not the idea. It's the execution of an idea.
Oh,
it was kind
better.
of too.
It's better,
it was
but
better.
no feeling, no effort. Yeah.
Okay, but there's my point.
And Chris, do not laugh what he says. Do not show any
It
amusement.
looked like you almost smiled for a second.
It's like feeding a lion or something. It's like showing them a thing of beef.
Yeah.
No.
Didn't Ann and Lauren talk to you about that?
No.
Okay, you could lose your job.
They perfected it. Just follow their lead.
Yeah. All right. So the point is Drew, irreplaceable.
Yeah.
All right. Matt, okay, I'm not going to help Matt. Matt?
Hey.
I like the idea. I can do nothing for you. Keep writing. You have to keep writing and keep writing. That's all I can say.
You got to get out of British Columbia. Wait. What's he going to do from British Columbia?
Well, don't come here.
Well, what's he going to do? Go to New York?
Go to New York.
Okay.
New York. What else can I do? Like, how do I get people to read my stuff? How do I get attention?
There's a weird thing that goes on in this town, Matt, where if people read your stuff, they won't read it because they're afraid if they come up with a similar idea, you'll sue them. So they refuse to read things.
I mean, I'm looking through directories.
All right. Here's what you need to do. You need to intern at some TV show.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what you need to do.
Good advice.
That's what you need. You go to some place, and there's lots of productions going on in Canada. You'll work for free.
Yeah.
You'll hang out.
Yeah. For a long time.
You'll Xerox stuff and go on coffee runs. And you do that for a few years, and next thing you know, somebody lets you help them on something.
Yeah.
All right?
That's exactly right.
Right. All right. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody. Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. All right. We're going to go back to the phones, and we're going to speak to Sarah, who's 20. Sarah?
Yeah.
What's up?
All right. So I'm 8 months pregnant with my second child, actually. And the question's for Dr. Drew, and I'm wondering what the best birth control would be to be on after this pregnancy, because this pregnancy I got on when I was on the pill.
Were you taking the pill properly?
Yes. The first time I wasn't. That's how I got pregnant the first time. The second time I was very, very, very strict about taking it. I took it every day.
Were you taking antibiotics or something that might have affected the efficacy of the pill?
No. The doctor said that it might have been too weak for me.
That's what I was just thinking. Am you on a mini pill or something?
I don't know what they put me on.
Well,
It could have been.
Some people are more fertile than others. Yes, Drew?
Yes,
Could you say it that way?
It's more that medication affect people differently. And in her case, it did make a difference, and maybe something with more estrogen in it would be better for you. So again, the hormones are the most effective. I could see where you might be anxious and want to add a condom to the mix here, just to really take the risk down quite a bit.
Well, it'll make it temporary because my husband's going to have a vasectomy, but we have to save up for it first.
Good.
All right.
How much is a vasectomy?
I don't know. He has insurance. I just know we have to pay a chunk of it.
Oh, okay. Well, you just got
Probably a couple $100.
Deductible?
What's that?
It's probably just the deductible, right? Or 10% or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Well, that's good. Actually, I was thinking I would contribute to that.
The Ortho Ever patch. Try about that.
You know the guys at the bottom of the freeway ramp that have the Vietnam veteran sign or making money and need money to get gas to get back to Arizona.
So if I stood down there to help a sign, need money for vasectomy,
I'd throw a couple quarters in the bucket.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah, just from an evolutionary standpoint.
Just some guy with moths buzzing around his head, weird eye patch on, just frothing at the mouth, and wants a vasectomy.
You're on board.
I'll give him a couple bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, I think just for creativity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Sarah should think about the patch.
I don't know. Again, patch something. Again, I'm suspicious that she will not be as diligent with the pill as she thinks she might be, since she failed on the first go round.
Because she's saying the patch, not because it's more effective.
Well,
but
it'll give her more estrogen than the mini stuff, and there's a reason. I'm sensing here some problems. Why they put her on the mini pill?
You don't trust her. You don't really trust her. She screwed up on the pill the first time.
That and why they put her on the mini pill? Was she complaining about side effects and stuff? Just get on the patch and get more estrogen. Let's go.
Sarah, why did they put you on the mini pill?
I think that they said that they were going to put me on the mini pill because I was still breastfeeding.
All right. Well, there you go. Hey, Sarah?
Yeah.
You sound pretty together for a 20-year-old with 2
kids.
Yeah. Well,
I tried.
Almost. All right. Good. Get the hubby fixed.
Why just use a condom and a
who the hell wants to use a rubber with their wife?
For a while until he gets his vasectomy.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
All right.
A rubber. I haven't heard they call it a rubber in a long time.
I don't know.
A rubber.
I'm old school, brother.
Dude, you are.
Yeah.
A rubber.
Jamie?
Hi.
Well, hardy har. Never heard Drew laugh. Jamie, you're 18.
Yes, I am.
What's happening?
I was wondering if being on depression pills and sleeping pills were a bad idea.
What about supplementing your pills with a little sleeping pill?
Pills should really never be used more than a couple of weeks, period.
Yeah.
Well, I have problems sleeping, and I've had problems sleeping for the past, 5 months. I mean, I stay up till, 4 or 5 in the morning and I can't go to sleep, and
Because you're depressed, right?
Yeah, kind of.
All right, so your depression needs to be properly treated. But early awakening, difficulty falling asleep, these sorts of things are symptoms of depression. If the depression is treated, those symptoms will get better.
Will they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you being seen by a psychiatrist?
No, I'm not. I haven't even been to my doctor to even talk to him about it.
All right. Come on, Jamie, come on. Get it taken care of.
I know.
Get it going here. Break it down.
Let's
go.
Come
on.
Take
care of yourself.
She's calling from Palm Springs.
Yeah.
What do you think it was in Palm Springs today?
112.
I'm going 114. Jamie.
Yeah.
How hot was it in Palm Springs today?
I actually can't tell you. I was in Corona.
Okay.
How hot was it in Corona?
Yeah.
Wasn't hot.
98?
It's
Corona's by the beach.
105.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Corona's next to Riverside.
Oh, I thought there was some beach. I'm thinking of the beer.
Yeah.
Is this Corona? There's a Corona Del Mar, isn't there?
That's right. My Corona is Inland Empire.
Oh, with different, not the Corona Del Mar.
No.
Oh, that's the one I'd like to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jamie,
Yes.
how hot was it in Palm Springs yesterday?
I've been gone for a month and a half.
Oh, okay.
It's been about 115, though.
All right. Thank you. That's all we needed. 115 degrees. And human beings are supposed to live in this environment.
Yeah. Yeah, what's that?
Let me tell you. I was just in Monterey.
Oh.
It was 71 and a nice offshore breeze blowing and sunny. Spectacular. Oh, saw those California condors flying around.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's going to be a perfect setting for my sub movie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe attack condors.
Oh,
they could
wait a
use
minute.
they could drop bombs in the summer or something.
No. I just came up with a great title for it. You ready? It's a sub movie where they steal cars. Subterranean parking. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's good. A little too animated with them. Chris. And just sort of, yeah? What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's good.
I don't believe him.
I don't believe him. I don't believe him either. I believe he may have liked it.
Mm-hmm.
It is just go,
Yeah.
There you go. Laura,
Yeah.
you're 21?
Yeah.
What's happening?
My son now is 8+ months old, but when I was pregnant with him, I used for like the first 4 months.
Use what?
Speed. I actually because I had a really, really, really bad problem with speed, and I don't know how I did it, but I managed to get sober. And he luckily, thank God that he came out with every finger, every toe, and he's fine. But I was just like wondering what, I don't want to think that like nothing could happen. So basically, like what could happen in the future, if anything, or how I'd get ready for it, or like.
All right.
ADD.
So kids,
ADD is one of the things.
I have that. I have the ADHD. They said I self-medicated with speeds.
Kids 8 months old now.
Yeah.
You did math from 0 to 4 months as far as the pregnancy went.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else, Drew? Anything else?
All right. First of all, get out of your head the idea that you were self-medicating ADD, ADHD. Yes, that's why you chose speed. That's why you like speed. But you got strung out on speed and couldn't stop doing speed in spite of the consequences because you're an addict. And the addiction needs to be treated separate from. Do not take stimulants. Do not let anybody treat your ADD, ADHD. Adult ADD is addiction in my world. Every single ADD I've ever seen, except for 2, have been addicts, and they do not take stimulants. Get your addiction treated.
That when I was a child, or when I was younger. When
Laura,
I started.
Get your addiction treatment.
No,
ADD
ADD
is a marker. ADD is a marker for addiction. ADD in childhood is the child who's going to be an addict. Okay.
Well, I had over a year's sobriety. I went into program when I got sober.
All right, good. So that's how you got sober. You got program. All right, here's the deal. Children exposed to amphetamine, particularly, and cocaine also, can have developmental problems, behavioral problems, cognitive problems, learning problems, particularly around kindergarten, first grade. That's when you start to see things emerge. And if they do, have them treated. My understanding is that for the most part, the outcomes as they get older are actually less severe than they originally thought they might be. So things kind of turn out okay.
Better 0 to 4 months or 4 months to
I don't know the answer.
I mean, they told me basically that it was better that I was sober longer than I was using during my pregnancy.
Of course that's better.
But I mean, they did all the tests and everything, and
it sounds like you're in pretty good shape.
Listen, the kid's going to be fine, and now the real hurdle is you're 21.
Yeah.
You had a little bout with the meth.
Your sobriety, keep your sobriety going.
I'm not sure where Daddy is.
Well,
Where's Daddy?
That's what I have actually another question about that, because basically he's mad at me for using, and he's being mad at me but staying away. And I know you, Dr. Drew, like having both parents in their lives, and I've been trying really hard to have them have a relationship, but he's been like
Drew's crazy that way.
Yeah, look, he's using that as an excuse. That's BS.
What's he talking about?
He's an a-hole.
So how much should I try to have my son have a father?
With
I've been
this
putting
guy?
a lot of energy into it, and now he's like calling me psycho.
All right, hold on a second. All right, your son's been on the terra firma here for 8 months, right? This guy's seen him how many times?
Once. When he was
forget it.
Once in 8 months?
This guy's
forget
a
it.
Colossal a-hole.
He's an idiot and he wants out.
Okay.
He is out.
Well, yeah.
He's not coming back.
It kind of scares me, like how I.
No, you're a single mom, and stop clinging to the dream of getting this guy interested in something he's not interested in.
Here's what I recommend. Get a couple years of sobriety under your belt. You will be amazed at the healthy people you begin attracting, not the crazy, methed up, coked up guys you used to go for. You'll be attracted to a different kind of person. A different kind of person will be attracted to you.
Did you say methed up?
Whatever.
No, it's good.
Sounds
it's
like messed up.
Yeah, so like when you're gay and you say messed up. That's what it sounds like.
That when as you get healthy, you'll attract healthy
Mike Tyson
people.
saying messed
People are
up.
capable of a relationship. You'll have a relationship. You'll have a long-term one, hopefully, and that will be the child's male role model.
Yeah. All right.
Don't worry about that. Recreate on behalf of the child a nice story about who his father actually was. An astronaut, they lost in the Pacific. They never retrieved his body.
Right. He was dusting a Lincoln, a 1923 Lincoln, when a commandeered Russian sub pulled up on Pebble Beach. He stowed away.
This is more for your movie. This could be the home front.
He stowed away in the intake manifold of a Bugatti, and later was drowned when he tried to sabotage the sub. But as a hero, and he's at sea. And every time you see the ocean, you think of him, and you'll hear his name. Instead of a jacked-up meth head who raped me in a truck stop urinal.
And didn't want to see you.
And never took any interest. Right. Say yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take ourselves a quick break.
Yeah.
Come back. We'll speak to Katie.
Yeah.
Huh? Caught Dad smoking pot?
See what's online, too.
Okay. Oh. Mystery call.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It's entry in progress call.
Entry in progress, it says. Scintillating. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. All right, you ready to rock here, Drew? Let's go.
Let's break it down.
Let's get it going now. Let's get it on.
James.
Got to get it on.
20.
Good morning.
Yeah. James.
Yeah.
There we go. Go, James. Speak.
Yes, I'm a 20-year-old virgin, and my girlfriend is 19.
Man, are you?
Yeah. I was going to say that, yeah.
And I've just got back from Iraq in April.
Hold on 1 second. James. Is he? Put him on hold. I feel like I don't want to embarrass poor James, but do you think the reason he's a virgin is not for lack of opportunity, but maybe for lack of drive? Because maybe the levels of the hormone aren't quite as high as in some guys, and that's why the voice is the way it is, and we assume then that he's a virgin? You understand what I'm saying? Which is first, the chicken or the egg here?
Well, we had this discussion last week, which is I and Drew, for that matter, can just pick guys or virgins or not by the sound of their voice. We talked to 12-year-olds, and they tell you what's going down.
Now, is that a function of losing the virginity or the function of a guy who's that androgenized, that masculine, that you know he's not going to be a virgin any longer?
Yeah. I'd say it's part inflection and
part both. Yeah, like everything.
Right. It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, three.
Went to the wrong one, but virgin back. Oh, by the way, you should have to get laid before you go into a battle zone.
Yeah, I think that.
Dying a virgin would be horrible.
Yeah.
James.
Yes.
James. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So you're in the Air Force.
Yes.
And you just got back from Iraq.
Yes.
What do you do in the Air Force?
I'm a military cop.
Oh, MP. And how was Iraq?
Worst experience of my life.
Really?
Why?
Just the things that I saw.
What happened?
Just I really can't say a lot that did happen. It just a lot of things I don't even wish my worst enemy would see.
But things happening to civilians or to your
civilians, to military, my comrades, everybody.
So you were in combat?
Yes, I was in Baghdad.
Now, what as a military cop? What are you doing?
Base security.
But why are you in such intense areas of combat?
Because the base was actually under hostile fire.
Wow, bad times.
It's interesting. I was talking to some people like, say, our parents' age the other night, and I was saying, you don't understand. I mean, the people in their the young adults now, either themselves or all of them know somebody who's in Iraq, who's in the military. This is our country. This is our time right now.
Hey, James.
This generation is dealing with wartime, and the rest of us are sort of sitting back. Come on,
James.
Yeah.
When I agree with you, Drew. By the way, so you were there for how long?
6 months.
And you got to come back already?
Yes.
Why so soon?
Because the Air Force only does 6 months rotations.
Oh, all right.
We do it 6 months there and 6 months home, 6 months there.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Got to get in that Air Force. And so now you're back. You're a virgin, and your girlfriend had some bad experiences with guys.
Yes.
That's what the question says. And what does that mean?
Combination of them just being like, some of them were hurtful, abusive, just cheating on her, just.
Okay, James, and so that's why she doesn't want to move the relationship along with you? Is that what she's saying?
Actually, what it is her father controls her. Whatever he wants, he manipulates her to do whatever.
Yeah.
Here's what.
Wait till my buddy. Then my buddy Chris shows up, and she's blowing him while he's talking to her dad.
Right.
That's how it works. Yeah, I love that. No, when you got to get some juice.
But let me translate. Let me translate further. James, not bad enough. Because obviously she went for these horrible guys in spite of what Dad wanted.
All right.
And so why won't she go for you, the good guy?
Here's the whole thing, James, and everybody who's listening who plays that sort of her dad won't let her card or her boss or she's moving or whatever. Here are your two choices in this matter. Either she's telling you the truth and her dad won't let her date you or be with you or whatever, and obviously she's going to listen to him, or she's lying and she's using her dad as an excuse
and it's not even
to not see you.
It's not even a volitional lie. It's just sort of a distortion.
Easier.
Yeah, it's just sort of like...
It's convenient.
Yeah.
Passive
distortion.
least resistance. And the point is either scenario, what's it mean, Drew?
Can't change things.
You're out.
Yeah.
And I wonder if she's even your girlfriend, James.
Well, with what we've done in the past 4 months, with me coming home all the time and us seeing each other and everything, I would interpret it as my girlfriend.
We got that you
we know
interpreted
you think that.
Yeah, that's not what counts here.
Right. All right. So,
James,
I think I don't think she thinks of you as her boyfriend, and I think she's out of this thing.
This is two guys speaking to you from
tough love.
Well, having been in your shoes.
That's
What'd
right.
you say?
I was in Iraq when I was
19,
20. People want to know what
effectively
the hell I was doing there. Yeah.
No, James, we've
loved and lost.
We've not just
we've been played.
Pined for the unavailable.
Unrequited love.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So, James.
And we all wish that we'd had somebody like us grab us by the collar and just shake us.
Yeah.
Just do one of those.
It's more like me than you, but yeah. Hey, James, I think there's a part of you that knows that she's not really into this thing either. Now, there's a part, we haven't talked about this in a while, Drew. There's a part of everybody that, I mean, when you're 19 and you're horny, when you're 20 and you're horny, when you're 17 and you're horny, when you're just a male between the age of 14 and
50.
But it can go up. It can go up to 28, 29, 30.
Yeah.
There's a 15-year range in there where you can want it enough for the both of you.
Yes.
And where you can become obsessive and a little delusional.
Yeah.
And even smart guys can... Smart guys can't be fooled by bad lies coming from like car salesmen and stuff like that, and guys selling timeshare, but they can easily lie to themselves and get away with it.
Yeah, and women can lie to them even easier.
Yeah, all they need is a little kernel of something of, well, it's not me, I'd love to see you, but Dad doesn't. Immediately we go to work on Dad. What are we going to do? Because she's dying to see me. She's just listening to her dad for the first time ever. You know what I'm saying? It's just, if someone is not with you, it's because they don't want to be with you. And we drive the wrong point home in movies. In movies, we then go, and it turns out it is the dad. It's never the dad. If the chick wants to see you, she sneaks out the window and sees you. If she's into you, she's into you. That's right.
Bad movie for people to believe.
If she's into you, she's into you. If he's into you, ladies, he's into you. And if not, all the other excuses, don't believe them. They don't exist. Yeah, you've been watching too many Disney movies.
Yeah, the unfortunate reality is we are much more primitive than that, especially at that age. We don't do things that make sense.
If there was a chick that you were super hot for when you were 19, 20 years old, anybody in the family could have kept you away? You would have stabbed your dad with a crocheting needle and stepped right over his cold, dead body just to get a handy. Am I right?
I don't know about the handy, but yeah.
Whatever, street style, whatever you were doing back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no way. My dad, I would have hurt myself laughing.
If your dad said something to you?
We would have had the conversation with him in the living room on the sofa, though. Son, I forbid you from ever seeing that girl again. What's that, Dad? I can't hear him in the entry hall. Don't make me sit forward.
Gone.
I'm thinking about leaning forward. I've been thinking about it for 9 years. All right, let's take a little break. I would laugh like a maniac if at 15 my dad told me that.
I know.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. All right, well, I drove home from Pebble Beach today. Got up early. I'm getting tired, Drew.
Oh, really?
Got to be honest with you.
Oh, boy.
I'll tell you, is there anything better than a free breakfast? Anything gets you out of bed faster than a free breakfast?
Well, any free food immobilizes you.
Yeah, but the breakfast really gets you. It gets you out of bed.
Yeah,
it gets you out of your room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd you have it?
I was up at like the Carmel Valley Inn or some place like that.
Nice.
It was GM was paying for all this junk, and they got the breakfast going.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, the crepe guy. Crepe guy.
Of course. I was going to ask you about that. You got a Blintz guy?
Blintz guy.
Yeah.
No, just a crepe guy. Blintz is nice, but they just had the crepes. But then they get the build your own omelet guy.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing. Man, imagine. Okay, you're lying in bed. You don't want to get up, but you smell some bacon. You smell a little coffee.
Yeah.
And you hear the Blintz guy making his way to a station. You're up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Gets you motivated. Instead, I got half a yogurt to look forward to in the fridge, or maybe out of the fridge. This doesn't motivate me, but the coffee gets me up. I realize.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get you up. Oh, I drove out Friday morning. Left at 4:30 a.m. Went to bed 2:30. Got up at 4:30 and left. So,
What? Say it again.
went to bed. I drove out Friday to Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
I left at 5 a.m. Was on the road at 5 a.m. Went to bed at 2:30. Got up at 4:30.
That's what I thought you said.
Split. Kind of, you know what, though? You get there and you don't even remember. It's amazing what you can do. And not
Do you know,
even
for the first time in, let me think about this, 20 years, I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm like letting myself sleep till like 8:30 in the morning, even after going to bed at 12:31.
Good.
With Loveline.
I kept telling you to do
I
that.
do it like 2 weeks. I'm getting like a 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night for 2 weeks. I'm a different human being.
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell by the way you grunt when I'm going on a tirade.
Listen.
You know, before I used to go on my tirades, and it'd be like,
empty grunts.
Yeah. And now it's like,
See?
Yeah. Saw his head. You see his head move? It's crazy. He's saying to me, he's beaked up, this guy. I reel it in just a little bit, Drew.
How
You're
crazy is
spooking
that?
me.
But now that I'm sleeping, I'm thinking to myself, what the F?
Well,
20 years of
Well,
6,
look,
5,
you
4 hours.
torture yourself and then get angry at the world. I told you to sleep in for a long time. All right, thank you. Abby,
Yeah.
you're 18?
Yes.
What's up?
I have difficulties sleeping with my boyfriend.
Sleeping with your boyfriend, having sex. What
There
happens?
we go, yeah.
What happens?
I don't know, like, I'm bipolar,
Okay.
and I'll just go through, like, my manic highs and my manic lows where I want to have sex with him, and then other times, like, I'll have really bad flashbacks.
Of what?
I was molested when I was younger.
All right. Well, so that's going to screw up your ability to have relations, right?
Who molested you?
My mom's boyfriend.
Good times. And so what we see then is people typically go through periods of very, very intense sexual activity where they're sort of recreating the trauma, and then they'll switch from that to very depriving or deprivation states where they don't have any sex. They're shut down.
Yeah.
So maybe you're in that kind of shutdown stage.
Man, did you tell your mom about this guy?
Yeah, I went through court and everything. She testified against me.
At least you realize she said the S word.
She did catch
Better
herself.
than most of our callers.
Yeah, Abby dropped the S-bomb, so I had to put her on hold so we can reboot here for a second. I always wonder about this, like, are people that truly evil, or does Abby have some sort of very negative semi-twisted version of what Mom did in court?
Both.
It's both.
Yeah.
Right. Mom's horrible. But did she really testify against her daughter? We'll try to find out.
You know what? I've seen so much screwed up stuff in my career. It's just sort of...
Abby?
My favorite phrase now is whatever.
Hey, Abby?
I just believe anything.
Don't swear again.
Nothing.
I'm
Believe
sorry.
everything and nothing.
All right. Now, how is it that your mom testified against you in court for this molestation
by him
thing?
and all this other poo, and
So she was...
She was freaked out?
Poo.
I guess, yeah.
And so she was scared of the guy?
Yeah.
So she was saying stuff like, I never saw anything?
Like, that could never happen, da-da-da-da.
Mm-hmm.
And made
He
me
was too
sound
busy.
like a liar.
He was too
Right.
busy beating me.
And so what happened? He was found guilty?
He signed a confess form, and he only served 2 months. And I don't even know if he's a registered molester.
Yeah, Abby, you don't have to take a huge drag off the circuit and blow it into the mic, the phone for us. We get it.
All right, baby.
All right, listen.
Angry.
So, have you had a lot of treatment?
I've been in therapy since I was 8.
Okay, keep going. What I've noticed in people that have been through this is they sort of splinter internally. They become kind of a good self and a bad self. And when the bad self is active, that's when magically they can have sex. And when they actually get involved in a relationship with somebody worthwhile, that's when they tend to shut down, that the good self is somehow completely divorced from the sexual self. And you got to be able to integrate these things to have a real relationship.
Yeah, because he's like the first nice guy that I've ever been with.
Yeah,
He's
so
not like
don't
30
screw
years
it
older
up.
than me, so.
Yeah, well, don't
He's
screw
what?
it up.
Huh? Okay, yeah. Just try not to sabotage, Abby. It's gonna be difficult for you.
Yeah.
Like before you give him a BJ, put out the cigarette. Nobody needs that.
And take your bipolar meds, too.
Yeah. You ever get your sack burned, Drew?
With a cigarette?
Well, Tipperillo.
No, now I think about it, I can't.
Okay.
Can't say.
Well, you don't know pain then.
Yeah,
You
well,
don't know pain.
And geez, with your immense,
prodigious
sackage, you get no. I mean,
yeah.
Poor partner of yours, if she so much as lit a cigarette nearby, the sack would catch.
Prodigious.
Yeah.
Are you ready to rock?
Yeah.
Jen.
Sacco plenty.
Mr. Elastic Scrotum. Jen, you're 20.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up?
That's right. Adam Carolla, Mr. Elastic Scrotum. That's me.
Yeah, I just have a question about, because I had chlamydia and I got treated for it.
Yep. What'd you take?
They gave me the stuff to drink. I don't know what it's called.
Right. This is azithromycin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that was 2 weeks ago, and I was just wondering, does it go away right away?
Essentially. I mean, you're certainly good at 2 weeks.
Okay.
People might recommend you stay off things for a week or so. But,
okay, because I was wondering when it would be safe to have unprotected sex again.
You should be fine. But
really?
It's not with the same partner, right?
No. No.
Yeah.
God,
So you can start partying tonight?
No.
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 But when? 2 weeks?
No, now.
Oh, now. What was the 2 week part?
She has been 2 weeks.
Oh, it has been 2 weeks.
She could start tonight, but how dare you suggest that she is going to start tonight, Adam?
Yeah, and then she started laughing when you said same partner. Please, that was Friday. It's almost Monday.
Right.
Please, got to be some new penis. Katie,
Yeah.
you're 18?
Yeah. When I was
happening?
14, I got diagnosed with bipolar, and they put me on meds, and they never explained me that I had bipolar, like really what it was. They explained it to my parents, and they put me on Depakote.
How old were you?
I was about 14.
How fruitful would it have been for them to spend a lot of time discussing your brain chemistry at 14?
Well, it would have been a lot of help because now I'm 18, and after I went in the hospital 11 times in a year. I had 11 stays there, and then I ended up at a group home. And now I'm going to a doctor, and I'm out of the group home. I've been out for a year. And they tell me that I'm not bipolar, and I'm not on any meds now, and I feel fine. But because of the Depakote, I gained over 70 pounds. And
Depakote doesn't typically cause weight gain. Were you on something else? Were you on Zyprexa?
That's the only thing I was on.
All right. Seroquel? Nothing else?
I'm on Seroquel now.
Yeah, well, that can cause you to gain weight.
Sometimes people just gain weight from 14 to 18.
Well, yeah, that's the only thing I was on, and it was over the summer, like 3 months.
Depakote doesn't typically cause weight gain. It really doesn't.
Really?
I imagine it's possible it did, but it doesn't typically.
Yeah.
All right,
my
but
experience.
how does the part where you're in and out of homes and all that stuff work and go to the hospital 11 times?
And how could you not have a mental illness requiring all those hospitalizations?
Well, the thing is, as me and my mom, we don't get along at all, and I have a really short temper.
Mm-hmm.
So every time something happened, I would go back, and it just went on, and then.
Would you try hurting yourself?
Oh yeah, I used to cut a lot.
Okay. So that's major, serious mental illness, Katie.
Yeah, baby doll. Listen.
It's great that you're off meds and feeling good now, but don't think that magically things have vanished. You need to work hard and be carefully managed. These are chronic conditions, need to be treated over a long, long period of time to be successfully free of symptoms.
All right, baby.
Well, I want to know, because is there anything I can do, because I didn't know about this gain weight. Now I have stretch marks, and my mom wants to sue, and I didn't know if we should do that.
She wants to sue the doctor?
Yeah, the doctor.
It does not seem like there's a direct connection there in my thinking.
No.
Yeah. Tell your mom not to sue. Tell everyone not to sue. Everyone, please stop suing so I can get on with my goddamn life without reading warning labels and getting smashed by pneumatic closers in every door I open. Everyone, stop suing. Stop wanting to sue. Can we do that? I've never sued anybody. I've never even wanted to sue anybody. It's not an option. Just unless the guy sets you on fire while you're asleep, move forward, everybody. Please, with the lawsuits. Everyone's destroying the country. And the lawyers are destroying the country, but without a-holes who are throwing themselves downstairs at casinos every 5 minutes, there'd be no clientele. Let's all stop suing each other.
Please.
Stop wanting to sue each other.
I mean, you can't, it's, what the thinking is the doctor wanted to harm her or was negligent by trying to help but not.
Something bad has happened to me and I need to be compensated.
Right.
Why don't we get a class action lawsuit against God for all the people that are disabled?
Or for anything bad or unpleasant.
Well, I'm going to blame God for anyone born with an abnormality.
Yeah.
You screw up rollerblading.
Why blame
That's
God?
not
Just blame the obstetrician.
Yeah, let's just stop it. Let's just stop suing everybody. Can we do that? I want a little dignity. What's going on? And how about some goddamn PSAs that talk about something for a change?
Ooh, dignity. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, I sit here all night and listen to these stupid PSAs about where your laptop computer is and not partying. Yeah, let's work like a charm. We've had 50 years of PSAs about not having that beer when you're under 21. Let's work like a charm. Marijuana? It's not smoked anymore. Cocaine? Out of business. Underage drinking? Doesn't exist. No, we've conquered that. We've climbed that mountain and conquered it, Drew.
Here we go.
Yeah, those PSAs, they work like charms. How about a little something? How about a PSA that's like, have some goddamn dignity. Stop suing everybody. Pick yourself up by your own bootstraps and get to work, would you? Your last easy day was yesterday. Don't eyeball me, son. I want a DI. I want a drill instructor to deliver these things.
Yeah.
Lou Gossett Jr. from An Officer and a Gentleman just starts screaming at everybody. He's 70? He's doing Iron Eagle 5. What are you talking about? One day I'm going to put together a list of actors who have Academy Awards and have done horrible, horrible films since, and it's going to be funny. And Lou Gossett Jr. would be maybe not at the top, but in my top 5. He's done some bad work since he got his Academy Award, Drew. I'm hoping one day I can get to the point where I get Academy Award and then start doing bad work.
You know, you really could get a rich payoff is Academy Award nominees.
Yeah, well, that's everybody. The guys that actually brought home the trophy and then gone on to do Iron Eagle 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, that's less plausible than my sub-movie plot. What are you doing, Drew? We ready to rock?
Let's go.
What's going on? Let's get it on.
Let's go. Waiting for you.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Drew, the amount of movies I see to the amount of movies I announce I'm going to see, either on pay-per-view at the hotel or actually in the movie theater, got to be 75 to 1. Like, I was out of town this week. I announced, hey, what's on this pay-per-view? Because they have the still in the theaters one. Yeah. Troy. I could see that. I'm going to watch it. I announced it 3 consecutive nights I was going to watch it. No, never did. No, beat off in the shower and went to bed. Sarah?
Yeah.
You're 17?
Yes.
What's happening?
Hi, Adam. Hi, Dr. Drew.
Sarah.
Well, I recently slept with my best guy friend, and I wanted some relationship advice because he told me he just wanted to be friends.
After you guys slept together?
Before and after.
Yeah. Okay. How long have you guys known each other?
Off and on about 2 years. We met in school.
Were you attracted to him at first? Did you want to be a boyfriend-girlfriend?
No, not at first. After I got to know him, I started liking him.
Really? How'd you get to know him at first if you weren't attracted to him?
Oh, well, we started hanging out. We live really close to each other, about 2 minutes away, so usually we just go hang out naturally because, yeah.
Because he lives
nearby?
Within a 5-mile radius of your house?
Yeah, and plus we have a lot of common interests. And
like what?
Well, like we have the same taste in music, the same taste in...
And he's never tried to come on to you before?
No, not really. We flirt, but nothing really before the...
Does he have a girlfriend?
He has an ex that he is still trying to pursue a relationship with.
I can't put this one together. It's a little bit of a...
No, I can. I can.
Okay.
She's into him. She's into him.
And he's
passively into her, but he's way more into this other chick that's really got his attention because she dumped on him. And now he's become a little bit obsessed with her.
Yeah. And now he had an opportunity with Sarah, so he had sort of a mercy action.
Yeah. When did this, how'd you guys finally get together after these years?
It's kind of funny. We were sitting in a car and we were kind of having a truth or dare kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because he didn't think that I was daring, and I proved him wrong. Apparently. Yeah.
So what was the truth or dare? The guy. Hold on. I like when the guy pretends he comes up with something.
Yeah. I bet you wouldn't.
Yeah. I mean, like if you couldn't take your top off and run around the car and then jump back in and land on my penis. I just thought of that, man. You guys pretend like they're trying to come up with dares, but always involve.
But what are the women thinking? What do they think the guy's motivated to do?
I know, it's so funny, too. Like, it's never like, let's see, truth, you tell me how many guys you slept with, or dare, you go down to Old Man Johnson's farm and egg his truck. So, no, it's always something with the shirt coming off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the chick. And for a guy, it's something, okay, you got to go outside and you got to take the hose or whatever and it's freezing cold or something like that. But with a chick, and it's, again, the guy's thinking, what would be good?
And by the way, the guys are looking for an opportunity to show their willingness to deliver on your behalf.
You
whatever
pull
it is
your
you want
sweater over your head and smear this lithium axle grease on your areolas. I just thought of that. I would have done the same for a dude. Yeah, if you're playing, and by the way, when there's guys involved, it's like, okay, the guy's dare is like put another sweatshirt on and then just go roll out in the snow.
Yeah, go roll in the
flog
snow.
yourself with the hose.
Yeah,
right.
do something.
All right, we're talking to
Well,
Sarah.
it's prove you love me.
Yeah.
Right.
Sarah?
Yeah.
So what was the dare he gave you?
Well, it was more like just what was the most teasing thing I could do to him kind of thing.
Oh, my God.
And
my Sarah.
So what'd you do?
Well,
Don't get too graphic.
Keep
go ahead.
in mind that I'm very inexperienced in comparison to him, so I kind of kissed him on the neck, and he laughed.
And said that wasn't good enough?
He explained to me that his idea of teasing was underneath clothing.
Ah, interesting that his idea was a step further than what you delivered. Usually guys saying reel it in just a little bit.
What I like is like, how dare you? How dare you?
You call that a dare?
Oh, my God.
This guy's good.
Yeah,
He's
so
not good.
Then what happened?
Well, so then, I don't know, I kissed him, and he kissed me back, and we started making out, and one thing led to another.
Yeah, one thing. Oh,
he had no
shocked.
idea.
One thing led to another.
All right, Drew. Don't get too condescending.
But wait a minute. How could that happen? I mean, I'm confused.
All right. And what's your nationality, by the way?
Me?
Yeah, you have one?
I'm Hispanic and white.
I knew it. Yeah, Drew had another thought. Drew thought you may have been Asian for some crazy reason. I don't know why. I didn't get anything off of you, by the way. And very rare, by the way, because I'm usually looking for an ethnic angle. But I got nothing off of you. All right, so Sarah, then you guys had sex in the car.
Yeah.
Right. And now he's back to wanting to be friends. Yeah, okay.
At what point did he declare, by the way, as things were unfolding, we're just going to be friends after this, right? What was he doing at the moment that was delivered?
Mid-make-out, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Listen, Sarah, here's the thing. He may still be your friend. He's not going to be your boyfriend. He's interested in this other chick.
Yeah.
You can't win him over. You've had sex with him now. It's not worked. You have to move on.
Okay.
Sorry, but that's the way it is.
Having sex with the guy does not convert them. Does not convert it into a relationship. Does not convert it into anything.
No, it does not.
Oh,
and here's the thing too. It's so hard. You know, when you're 18 or 17, it's like, oh, this person doesn't like me. Well, how am I going to make it without this person? I'll never see this person. I mean, you remember those stupid sort of retarded fantasies where it's like you'd say, I will never see this person again. Oh, my God, no. I mean, they're so special. I couldn't imagine.
Couldn't live without them.
I don't think I could make it a
friends
week.
we had together. And oh, my
the
God.
times, yes. Yeah, but the point is now you're a little older, Drew. You didn't want to see your wife.
No,
Forget about the ones you've had.
I want to see my wife. I certainly want to see anybody else.
Go home to a house that's empty for a change. No. Or the point is think of all the people you haven't seen in 20 years and never think about it. It's cool. Mm. And once in a while you're on a long drive and Time in a Bottle comes on the radio and you start drifting back, you get half a boner, but that's about it. You never, you made it fine. Not only can you make it without this guy, you're going to make it without the next 10 guys. And then you'll marry the guy. And you're going to stay there for 4 years, and then you make it without him. I'm just saying, you don't need to see him.
And by the way, real relationship are people you want to be with, but don't have to be with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to be with somebody, you must.
Let me tell you something, man. Love is like a bird, man.
You got to let it
You got to set it free, man. And if it comes back, it was meant to be, man. But if it just flies out and gets hit by like a UPS guy, then it's dead, man.
What a load of crap.
You can still have sex with it a couple of times, but not
dead. Yeah.
But during the summer, you got to hurry because it'll go bad.
Yeah.
Quick. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191er. Lisa Loeb. Oh, no, that's next week. She's coming in. Yeah.
It's John Hensley.
Yeah, from Nip Tuck coming in here. Matthew Lillard coming in here from up the creek without a paddle. Is that what it is?
Without a paddle, I think it is.
Without the paddle. Yeah, that's what I said. Up the creek, up a creek.
Just without a paddle.
Creek? Oh, it's just without a paddle.
Yeah.
Oh, just without a paddle.
I think so.
It is without a paddle.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you're right, Drew. That's why you get the big bucks.
That's why.
All right, let's. I want to do Germany or Florida.
Okay. Can you believe we get paid the same? Can you believe that, Chris?
No.
Okay, good. Very enthusiastic response.
I'm lucky we're not doing piecework and I get paid by the syllable because you'd be destroyed. Rena?
Hey.
Yeah, imagine, Drew, if we were getting paid by the word and you and I had to compete. You see what I'm saying? See who could try to make more money?
Yeah, but there'd have to be sort of a weight applied to each word. You know what I mean? There'd be a value to each word.
I don't know. I think it would go something like this. Watch, it'd be like this. Rena,
what's going on here?
Talk to me, baby.
Questions?
I'm right now.
Hey, wow, I feel a bit overwhelmed.
Well, you see now, in that one,
won't work.
I would have gotten in like 21 words. You would have gotten in 19 words. So I would
You're
get
very
paid a little
competitive.
more. No.
Yes, you are. You're very competitive. The words involved in this would be very important. Yes.
Okay. And there, for redundancy, you'd have, like I said, no, I'm not 128 times.
That wouldn't work.
Wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I just repeated what you said. But there was a context to it. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Let's stop being punchy. It's time to play Germany or Florida, by the way.
Let's go.
Rena?
Yeah.
14, baby doll. Germany or Florida? Here we go.
Okay. A man suspected of murder after he was seen carrying what a neighbor thought was a body into his flat has cleared his name by showing police his collection of rubber sex dolls.
They've heard this one. This one I've heard, actually.
Yeah. They decided it was Germany.
Yeah, it's Germany.
And don't use flat.
Yeah, flat. There's no Florida flats.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they have apartments.
Way to go, Raina. Nice job.
But thanks.
It was a good one. We liked that one. So
good job. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that was Germany.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's
another bogus call coming up here.
Justin,
Hey, how you doing?
you're 18.
All right, so my question is, my friend was at work, and her friend there said, trying to have sex, when she's on.
Okay.
Bad, and I'm happy because girlfriend wants him to do anal sex with her. Okay, he's reluctant. Wants to know about the risk.
That's bogus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Began smoking pot. Caught dad smoking
Let's get
pot.
these two. They've been there for a long time.
108 minutes on hold,
let's go.
Drew.
Let's go. I'm
Let's
break
go.
it down.
Shasta,
Yes.
is that your name?
Yes, it is.
Wow. What kind of name is Shasta?
I like my name. It's a soda.
It's a soda. Adam, it's a soda. You got that?
Oh.
It's also a mountain in
It's
Northern
a mountain
California.
as well.
It's
Yes.
And a lake, and a county.
Yeah. So who named you Shasta?
my dad.
Oh, okay. All right. What's up?
Well, about a week ago, I started smoking pot.
Okay.
And I was wondering, because the guys that are my friends that I smoke with, they said that it doesn't really do anything to you. It's like the same as a cigarette.
No, that's not true. That's simply not true. It doesn't do anything to you if you smoke it once a month, but if you're smoking it every day, it has rather profound effects.
Yeah.
No, like probably 3 times a week.
3 times a week can begin to add up.
That's enough. You're calling from Bakersfield, right?
Yes, I am.
You need everything you got.
Believe me. Yeah. You should be eating like a ginkgo biloba. Is that the herb? You need one of those supplements that make you that help your brain.
Not that bring it down.
Yeah.
Pot for some people can be quite addictive, and when it's used regularly, will have rather profound effects on your development, particularly at your age. So please don't get going with that.
You're 16, baby doll. You got to move far away from Bakersfield.
Oh, I'm going to. I want to live in London.
London, good.
What are you
think what Shasta will be like, that name in London
Oh,
will be like
perfect.
intrigue.
What are you going to do there?
Video game producing.
Oh, that's perfect.
Why London?
Because it's LA, New York, and London are the big, and Japan.
Really? They may require her to smoke pot, though, to be a part of that industry, mightn't they?
What do you have to do to be a video game producer?
I'm gonna get into the code area, like designing all the stuff.
Where do you train for that?
Well, I'm taking this computer programming class, and I need to learn all the programs. Like, I'm going to write programs.
Good.
I'm going to do all the code behind it, kind of like HTML.
Well, Shasta, don't. You need every brain cell you've got. Do not waste them.
That's right.
This is a highly competitive and intellectual field, it seems to me. At least challenging field.
Yes. Yeah, here's the whole thing about the weed, everybody. It stunts your mental growth, especially if you're doing it all the time. There's just certain things you miss.
It's not an accident we know you're smoking a lot of pot. We can tell immediately when somebody's smoking a lot of pot. Not because they seem sharp and on their game.
No.
Quite the contrary.
It dulls you.
Yeah.
It's like when you don't get enough sleep, but every day. And I know you make that thing, but it does take the edge off and make you not quite as sharp as you were.
That's Caitlin.
Yeah. Caitlin? Yeah. When I say not enough sleep, I mean 5 minutes sleep.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a mess.
Yeah.
You don't think straight?
Right.
All right. Caitlin?
Yeah.
You're 17?
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for Bill Maher.
He doesn't sleep?
No, I think he smokes a ton of weed, but he's a very sharp guy.
No, I bet you he doesn't smoke that much. I bet when he smokes plenty. Well, there always is that guy that smokes for a long, long period of time, and it seemed to be resistant to these accumulative effects of the drug. I've known some people. I know some doctors that do that.
Well,
what I will tell you is, eventually that bill comes due.
Well, here's what I'm telling you. That ain't you. Whoever's listening.
Yeah, no, I know.
You ain't Bill Maher.
Believe me, I've seen like 2 of those people in my whole life.
Bill Maher smoke a hay bale of pot a week and still be sharp as a tack.
I can't believe that would be Bill. It doesn't fit. Maybe twice a week he smokes out, but not every day.
I don't know. Really, I don't know how much weed he smokes.
I bet not.
Just
I bet
whenever
you
I'm
not.
around him. Okay.
He may be saying the same thing about you.
Well,
because whenever he's around you, you're smoking pot.
Well, yeah, but he hands me the joint.
So?
I don't ask him if he wants to go smoke weed. Okay, here's my point.
I remember when Tony Curtis asked him to go smoke out.
Ask you to go smoke out?
Ask him.
Ask Bill?
Yeah, Tony Curtis. Whoa. I'm like, oh, my God.
All right, here's the point. Here's the thing with pot. Drew, stop making noise.
Maybe he was kidding.
There are a handful of people that are so intelligent, that are so advanced, that have such big brains that they can actually cool their jets down a little. And it's like trying to put out a volcano with a garden hose. Yeah, technically it cools it a little bit, but really it's so powerful that whatever. It'd be a little better without it. But
yeah, I understand that you sort of see this as the horsepower of the individual, but there may actually be some properties that resist the cumulative effect of the drug also.
Yeah,
in
there
addition to
is,
the horsepower.
but yes, there is. I'm sure there is, but it's obviously, look, I know plenty of intelligent people, I'm not going to mention any more names other than Bill Maher, who like to take a toke now and again, and that's being conservative, who have not seemed to have lost a step from their game, okay? And I know many of these people, and they're adults, and they consume a lot of marijuana, and yet very sharp, okay? They can do it because they're very intelligent people. They don't get the effects that you would have.
Right.
But here's what I'm saying. That ain't you. All you nut jobs from Bakersfield. Yeah. You need every cell you got.
And I'm inclined to think that they probably really seriously. Let's get Bill up here.
How much he can sue me for slander?
Slander. Just trying to speak the truth. Here we go. Caitlin.
Trying.
6.
Yeah. It's a libel when you talk about it, and slander when you write it, or which one? Caitlin?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Hi. First off, Dr. Drew, I loved your book, Cracked.
Oh, thanks, Caitlin.
Yeah, I've like...
Bill Maher smoked it, actually. Told me he liked it, but he had to smoke it. You're 17. What's up?
Yeah, I've recently found out both my parents smoke pot.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really know how to handle it. Like what I should do.
They smoking pot every day?
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you mean, how to handle it? What's happening?
Well, I don't know what to do. Like, I've talked to them about it, and like they say they're going to stop, but they don't.
Yeah, you can't change them, and you're not their parent. Mm-hmm. So what is it you're looking for? What's the feeling that you're looking for direction upon?
That I don't want.
They're not going to change.
Yeah, I don't want them to lie to me about it.
Well, how'd you
catch them?
I walked into my dad's when he was smoking.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, the only thing you can do, if you're interested, you can get things to help yourself. You can take care of yourself by going to Al-Anon or getting a therapist, that sort of thing, to learn to deal with parents who are addicted.
Yeah. How's your dad doing?
He's okay.
Does he have a job?
Yeah, he has a job. Like, they haven't been doing it their whole lives. They just recently started up again.
So they say.
Do they provide a good home for you?
Yeah, they do.
What's your dad do for a living?
He's in computers.
Oh, see? And he makes okay money, and your mom's good, and do you have a decent house? Is there food in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Are you going up to college in a year or so?
Yeah, I am.
Where are you going?
Probably the University of Arkansas.
Razorback.
Yeah. Here's the thing,
that huge jumbotron at the University of Arkansas, the biggest in the world.
Oh, really?
It's so big they had to shut it down because it interfered with air traffic.
Wow.
The radiation from it.
Wow.
It's huge.
Hey, Caitlin.
Yeah.
How do you know so much?
I spoke there.
All right. Well, quiet
Shut
down.
up,
Don't speak here. Just speak in Arkansas. That's our new rule. All right, here's the thing. Caitlin, you're not going to stop them. I agree with Drew. You sound depressed. I don't think it's just over this. Your parents are successful, or at least successful enough to provide a home and put food on the table and send you off to college one of these days. Focus on your friends. Focus on you not smoking pot. Focus on getting your grades up. Focus on going to school next year and all that good stuff. And don't sit home and sulk over your parents doing this. You're not going to get them to stop. And if they're being... Look, here's what I'm saying. I don't want to condemn the parents. If the dad goes to work... And he puts in a good day, and he comes home and tokes out a little reefer, and he puts food on the table, so be it.
But they're not the perfect humans you thought they were.
Right.
I know you idealize them. You do sound a little depressed. Again, therapist, Al-Anon, 12-step could help you. If nothing else, go away to college. Take advantage of the mental health services at the University of Arkansas when you get there.
Good times. And go backs. Razorbacks. Backpacks. Lauren?
Yes, hi.
Hey.
There should be a team called the Fanny Packs. Could there be a gayer name for like a football team?
Yes.
Really?
Lord Jeffs.
East Colorado fanny packs. Oh, yeah, Lord Jeffs. That was Drew's mascot.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, it's beautiful football season, and it's the Lord Jeffs.
Oh, you don't understand.
Versus the Eastern Illinois fanny packs. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad news. All right. Drew, what's up? Want to talk to Lauren?
Yeah.
All right. Let's, Lauren, 22.
Yes, I'm 22, and my boyfriend's 23. We have a 6-month-old baby together.
Oh, boy.
And we live separately. He cheated on me with someone for a while he was in the Army. Broke up with me while I was pregnant. But I couldn't keep working while I was pregnant because of some health issues, so he invited me to go and live in his apartment until I could get back on my feet again.
While he was off doing his Army thing, or live with him?
Live with him.
All right.
While he was whoa. While he was broken up with you?
Yeah, while he was broken up with me. We've been really good friends for like 6 years.
While you're pregnant with his child?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I didn't know that he had cheated on me with this girl yet until like the first night I moved in.
But you knew you were broken up.
Yeah, I knew we were broken up.
So how could it be cheating if you're broken up? And
Because they did it before they broke
Did it
up.
before we broke up.
Well, that's why you broke up.
Yeah, we broke up for that reason, but I didn't know until that first night. when
This
I
is what
moved in.
people know. This is why you don't get married in your early 20s. The kind of stuff that people.
What do you mean you broke up for that reason, but you didn't know?
He broke it off because
he broke it off because he found somebody else.
Yeah, and she didn't know that's why he broke it off.
Go ahead, Lauren.
Well, okay, so that first night that I was there, we had this big tearful reunion, and he wanted to get back together with me. I found out about the woman and found out that she had planned to move several hundred miles to be near him.
She had. Okay.
Yes, she had. He called her, told her what was up.
Oh, really? He had just a tell-all, tearful reunion where he told you about the other girl.
No, his friend ratted him out, and I confessed.
No.
Coming into focus. Here we
All
go.
right, hold on a second. Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Coming into a very...
We're like what? He told you the truth in some sort of heartfelt...
Didn't sound like a 22-year-old Army jarhead. No. Turns out Buddy ran him out, probably trying to get in her pants.
Absolutely. Of course.
Right. All right, hold on a second, Lauren. We got to take a break. We'll find out now she's pregnant. She's with this guy. She busted him for cheating, got ratted out. We'll figure it all out. We're going to figure it out after this. Hey, everybody. What's really going on, huh, Drew?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. We're going to get it on.
What it is.
We're going to get it on.
All right, let's get it on.
I was in Pebble Beach this weekend, and Shaft Marathon on like TNN. Watch that.
No, that's very funny.
And you realize that these some of these movies, these iconic movies from the 70s, really horrible. Just crap, like everything that came out of the 70s. Not only bad writing and bad scripts and all that good stuff, bad acting, bad everything, but just bad editing, bad sound, horrible.
Yeah, somehow tonight.
And the song. I was just listening to the song and I go,
shut your mouth.
Yeah, John Shaft. No, it's like he's a complicated man, but no one. Now at the very beginning of the song, the guy's like goes, who's the private dick? Who's the sex machine to all the chicks? Shaft. Can you dig it? And then 10 seconds later, he goes, he's a complicated man, but no one understands him but his woman. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Does no one understand him but his woman, or is he a sex machine to all the chicks? And I realized, well, he's both. He goes out and bangs everybody, and then he goes home and his woman understands him.
Right.
And also understands she can't change the man. Fish got to swim.
He's a rambling man.
The black guys don't ramble.
That's right.
They just get people pregnant and leave. They get people pregnant and they go to like Detroit or Chicago, but they don't ramble. White guys ramble, not because we want to, but because we have to.
He's a Rolling Stone.
Yeah. Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
Still almost a little whitey in there. Well, black guys move on. Oh, they boogie. They got a boogie.
But here's the deal.
Black guys got a boogie.
Yeah.
White guys have to ramble.
Boogie on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow tonight you've thrown me back into the emotions of the 70s.
Yeah, it makes you very sad.
Yeah. No. It's not sadness. It's dread. Dread. So it was a horrible decade. Did any of you think that was a fun time?
But he's a sex machine to all the chicks, and no one understands it but his lady.
whatever's wrong with our society now is a result of the 70s.
You want to get depressed, go watch a movie that's shot in New York in like 1972.
Yeah.
I'll show you depressed. Just a decaying city. Everything decaying. Everything
That's
decay.
when we were trying to get work.
Yeah. No, I wasn't trying to get work.
Well, I was.
I was hoping my NAD would drop. But listen, here's the thing. This is the doom and gloom thing, because when you watch these, go watch one of these movies from the 70s. Everything was decaying. They're falling apart. So people did the math. Well, they went, well, stuff's falling apart now, and it's 1974.
By 84.
Imagine year 2000. It's going to be a smoking rubble. Yeah. It's just going to be rubble.
Well, there was not even a sense that there was no future.
There won't be anything. You'll be living underground. We won't be here.
Right, that's right.
Right. No one thought, well, hey, maybe if we get our ass together, we can just fix things up. We actually rebuild stuff, make them nice.
No, it was all about things to be worse the next generation, how are we going to deal with the shrinkage. And
That's right, the man. Lauren?
Yes.
So anyway,
22.
You're pregnant. Your boyfriend's had a reunion. He's called off the other chick. What's the deal? What's the question?
You moved in. Are you living with him now? What's the deal?
No. Actually, I live with my dad, and he lives in his place still. And they stayed friends. And I got angry with him.
They meaning this person they had the relationship. He had the relationship with.
The girl that he had the relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they stayed friends, and I got mad with him, and we kind of had a breakup for about a week. And
mad with him. All right.
He slept with her, and now she's pregnant.
Oh, this guy's great.
This guy needs his
nards
we got hit with a fungo bat.
He did admit to the pregnancy with me. He told me what had happened. And
so what's the question? We got the picture.
By the way, look, you coming clean after doing something horrible and being pressed and caught dead to rights. People look at this as admirable. It's like, well, what he did is he banged this other chick and he got her pregnant too, and he got me pregnant, and then I found out about it because one of his friends told him. But he was open, he was honest about it. Once you caught him.
Yeah, the fact that people are open and honest should be matter of fact. The fact that people deny things they've actually done is really unbelievable. But okay, so he's honest.
Okay.
Good. He gets a little credit for that.
He's honest when he gets caught.
Yeah, that's all right. All right. But the scary thing is that people don't even expect people to be honest then. That's unbelievable, but okay.
All right.
So he gets a little brownie point for that. That does not relinquish him of the responsibility for bringing an ass.
Well, he's a complicated man, but no one understands him but his lady.
No.
What's the question?
Polyamorous. My guy's a cheater. My question is, I'm kind of excited about this baby. We're back together now.
Your current baby.
Okay.
Your baby.
Yeah.
No, his new baby. Well,
With
I'm
the other girl.
about my baby too. Yeah, the other girl's baby.
You're excited about it?
Well, it took me a couple weeks to come down, but I'm actually kind of excited about it, and everybody thinks that that's insane. But
hold on a second. Yeah.
You want what?
Well, my son's gonna have a little sister. I don't want to fight.
All right. You're very mature. We don't trust it. But what is she gonna do? Who's gonna raise the kid?
She's gonna raise the kid.
This is primitive man. This is primitive man. This is the alpha male with his little harem.
Right.
Lauren wants to be a part of that.
She's gonna raise the kid, and what are you gonna do?
Raise my kid. I don't know how my relationship with him will progress, but
This is very primitive. Very primitive.
Well, I don't understand. I don't understand what you're excited about if your
part of a harem
boyfriend nailed somebody else and got them pregnant, and now she's going to see that kid through to full term. And what are you going to do? What's your role going to be?
Lead wife.
You'd be number one?
Number one wife.
I could do that. As
See
long
what I'm
as
saying?
I'm number one, I'm fine.
Well, what is your plan? I mean, I don't understand. Why do you have to be a part of the new kid's life?
I guess I always grew up with step parents,
no kidding.
Yeah, actually, the man that I'm living with now is not my father. He's my ex-stepfather who raised me. I wasn't
raised you, raped you, or raised you?
Raised me.
Raised
me. Okay, Lauren. Look, this is a what we call cluster F in the business.
Adam, let's stand back and be a little bit.
You take care of your kid,
Here's the deal.
I don't trust this guy.
Primitive
I don't like
societies,
this guy.
In ancient Egypt and and
parts of Utah
and nomadic tribes in the Mesopotamian region at one time, these things work. So there's a primitive aspect of the human being that can tolerate this.
Lauren,
not what we call healthy.
It's a disaster. Look, stop. I know you're keeping a stiff upper lip. I appreciate it, but the wheels are going to come off this wagon soon
because of him. This is an unhealthy guy.
Here's what you need to do. I don't trust him. I don't like him, and he's not given me any cause to think anything else about him. You need to focus on the kid you have right now, and try not to raise them in the same Cuisinart you got raised in.
Right.
And no more goddamn kids. Do you understand me?
I don't want any more children.
I know you don't want any, but that means you're only going to have 7.
Yeah.
No more.
Yeah, and the fact is, you can't tolerate intimacy. You need to have a capacity for intimacy from somebody who's actually available.
No more kids.
And not a Rolling
Stone. Don't screw up
Stone.
the one you have, and see if you can keep him out of jail before he turns 15.
Oh.
And this guy, don't expect anything out of him. Please, no more sex with him.
Yes.
All right, we'll be back after this. Well, that's the show, everybody. Drew's going to drive his car off a cliff tonight.
Too much reliving my youth.
Sorry, buddy boy.
Yeah.
We're going to get it together tomorrow now. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you what. We got John Hensley here tonight. Tomorrow night, I should say, from Nip Tuck. Very successful cable show, Drew. Mm-hmm. Very. We'll take ourselves a quick 22-hour break. And until next time, it's Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
This has been Loveline. Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.